Greetings, everyone. Greetings, Cubs. Welcome to the Lines and Tarot. Or shall I say, welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the Lion's Den. Today I'm going to be doing Wavy. I'm going to be doing a reading on Wavy today. So yeah, I don't know the names of the decks that I have right now because I don't have the boxes. I think this may be... I want to say Moon Cycles Oracle, but I could be wrong. And I just don't remember. But I do know I have this one. This is the GROWL Tarot. So I have the box for that one on me now. But, you know. Today, I also want to, I guess, put y'all on a tea. This is not sponsored, but I would like to suggest for y'all who drink tea to try Yogi Sweet Tangerine Positive Energy Tea. It's super good. Like, just, it's so good. So if y'all need your mood elevated and some extra energy, please try Yogi Sweet Tangerine Positive Energy Tea. It's amazing. So, okay. Let's get started. Let's see what the energy is like for Wavy. Okay, wow. Oh. This is actually a love deck right here, but I don't know. It may have something of use in it. So, okay. So Oracle-wise, it seems like Wavy is still sort of kind of trying to figure out what their path is. They're still trying to figure out, okay, what suits us more, like what gains us more attention. But they're kind of on the path of pretty much having it all figured out. They're really, they're going to be growing tremendously, to be honest. There seems to be there are some sort of blockages in the way for them, though. We have temptation and pay attention to signs. So this could be even a temptation to take on a deal that's probably not really worth it, and, you know, wasting money, effort, and time, and even albums, signing on to something else. So this could even be like, let's say, temptation to let some sort of American studio buy them out, or like, you know, something like that. Maybe some foreign something comes over and offers them a deal for a few albums signed under them as well, and that's kind of what's tempting their company. And right now they're kind of really thinking about it. They're kind of really thinking about it, but they're not really sure about this deal. So you could see them joining a company. You could see them possibly not, I mean, we know they're under a company, but like, you know, joining with some other big company or having some sort of deal. But right now they're trying to figure out if this is actually the proper way to go about things, if this is going to be, you know, more beneficial for them in the long run. That's what they're trying to figure out, because they know there's something that may seem a little bit off about this deal. There's something that maybe seem a little bit off about this deal that they're basically trying to make sure they find all the kinks, that they read the fine print in the contract. That's what we have for them as a group growing so far. So let's get into how are they managing pretty much with each other emotionally, I guess. How is their friendship? Let me pull another oracle, actually. This is my Believe in Your Own Magic oracle deck. I'm going to be using this. It's mostly female energy, but we're going to go ahead and get into kind of Wavy's emotions and, you know, how they feel when dealing with each other. I'm going to pull one oracle, or however many falls out, and then I'm going to go into another deck to further clarify. So let's see what we can get. How well do they get along? Are they getting along? You know. Okay, so we have wings. You never needed those to fly. So let's go ahead and get some more cards. Okay. interesting. We have Wings, Lover in Reverse, and Reflection. So it seems like there's between Wavy, it's interesting enough, but it's a lot of emotions on the side of, you know, them realizing that this may sound bad, but some of them realizing that they don't need to be best friends to actually be best co-workers, to be able to work well with each other. They're also, like, it's almost like also in Wavy, a lot of them are realizing they don't need to be so extremely talented, if that makes sense. Like, they're like, dang, I don't have to constantly prove myself because all of us here were enough. Like, they have this feeling like we're actually enough. Like, we're not fighting each other. We don't have to fight each other for attention. We don't have to fight each other for the spotlight. We're not constantly trying to prove to our superiors or whoever that we're top dog. Like, it's almost like some of them, a few of them, the most prominent ones, I guess, are really like, they kind of love themselves, and they're kind of like, you know, they don't feel like they need to do a lot to try to prove that they're either better than somebody or on the same level as somebody else. They're kind of very calm and kind of like, man, like, things are actually kind of chill over here. That's kind of like how I'm seeing it. Like, they're like, things are kind of chill over here. Like, we didn't really need to do all that to sort of be at the top. And that's probably because I don't know if they have anybody else, like, within the company over at Wavy, like if there's other groups that they interact with or whatever, but they just kind of have this, they're in their own kind of world kind of thing. And even when I said earlier, like, they don't feel like they need to be best friends to be good coworkers and be, you know, okay with each other, or at least cooperate with each other. It's like, it's a very interesting, calm sort of balance. Like, none of them feel like they need to do anything they don't want to do. Whether it also is like, whatever they do also doesn't seem like the other members are worried that it reflects on them. It's really interesting. It's this weird kind of chill kind of feel like, man, you know, they could do whatever they want to do as long as, you know, we get our stuff done and everybody's cooperating, everybody's getting the stuff done, you know, we don't really care. Like, they're like, we don't really care. That's how they actually feel, especially when it comes down to business, how I'm seeing it. Okay, so last but not least, I'm just gonna see, like, you know, what's in store for Wavy. Like, what's the next biggest thing to... Oop, okay, that card just, like, tried to fly. Well, it did fly off. Dreams coming true, to be honest. Well, no. The other cards were like, no, not really. Not really. Okay, so I thought it was going to be like dreams coming true, because it's almost like something happens, like something that they've been wanting happens. It happens, it comes true. But either this is not going to be visible to the public. It's interesting, they have both the sun and the moon. Either it's not going to be visible to the public, and if it does get out, like, people are going to be very confused. Like, it's almost going to be like, it's going to be like gossip rumors, and it's not necessarily going to be what they think it is, if that makes sense. Like, let's say it's just like, oh my God, they signed under the same company or with Usher or something. And it's just like, actually, that's not true. You know, like, it's just like, that's what people are going to think. Like, oh, they signed under the same company with Usher. And it's just like, the reality is, no, it's not true. But Usher is going to be giving them a song or something like that. So it's going to be like a little bit of confusion about some things that may be happening with Wavy. Like, people are probably going to get some information earlier. And then it's just going to be like, actually, that wasn't just quite right. Now, I don't know if Wavy is actually still going to be releasing music for this later half. I don't know if they're going to be taking a break, because, you know, it kind of seems like something, you know, may happen and they're like, oh, like either a cancel or a detour. Not a cancel or postponement. And them not really having a choice, because something about finances, yeah. So there may be a cancel or postponement that happens for either a wavy comeback. I don't know if this is, a cancel or a postponement for like some sort of wavy comeback, or maybe even like, you know, an online concert. I don't know what this is, but something happens and it's just like, no, it gets canceled. It's just like, it's not happening. And it could be something that has to do with funds, surprisingly, and they're like, they don't have a choice, you know, everybody's upset, and, you know, that's kind of just what it is. Yeah, this is kind of what it is. They will have the means. So this could tie into, as well as, if they make this decision and sign these papers with somebody, or, you know, make a very crappy deal with another company, that could end up messing with their funds and making it hard for them to put out or do what they were originally planning to do. So they have to be very, very careful, as they're suspicious right now of these contracts that they're about to be signing. And this is more so on the company side, I believe. More so on the company side, as they're looking over these contracts that they want to sign the boys over to. They have to be very, very, very careful, because that can kind of shoot them, that can kind of like backfire on them in the near future or upcoming months. So that's just, you know, all that I have for Wavy right now. It seems like things will be good, but there's a potential for things to kind of go sour or go south from the leaking of information about comebacks or concerts, or even deals, to them also kind of losing some money. It could be also, people should be careful to not release an album, like leak an album before it is actually supposed to be out. Y'all don't want to do that, because they will cancel and scrap the entire album. So please don't leak the album before it's actually out. And that's all that I have for Wavy. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want more readings, you want to see every time I upload. Share the video if you know people that like Wavy, or you know people that likes tarot readings and K-pop. Please share the video with them. Also, please check out my Patreon. I post a lot of these videos en masse on Patreon, as well as I have a tier where every month you get a personal reading shipped out to you. So if you find any of that interesting, please consider that. All links will be down below, and I will catch you cubs next time in the next video. I love you so much. Bye.